Go ahead, I'm gonna follow you guys. Alright, so I had a guy comment the other day and wanted me to make a video on starting on a 1000cc bike. So obviously I can't do that. My first bike was a 550. But I will just go ahead and say that if you are an inexperienced rider, getting on something like that GSX-R 1000 or the CBR 1000, any kind of super sport bike that's a 1000cc, you're asking for trouble. Because if you're anything like me, and when I was, you know, say 18, when I first started riding, I had no fear of anything. I mean, I'm still kind of an adrenaline junkie, but I weigh my wrist now, where before I didn't weigh any risk. I just, whatever happened, happened. And so, like, if I think back and if I were to start on a bike like that, I think I probably might not have killed myself, but I probably would have ended up hurt, wrecked the bike somehow. I was just a reckless, you know, young guy. So my only advice for starting on a 1000cc bike is, if you are maybe a little bit older, you know, 25, you know, maybe a little bit older, and it's your first bike, maybe you can start on a 1000cc. But don't, if you're an adrenaline junkie and you're just gonna hop on a bike and just all you want to do is go as fast as possible, don't get a 1000. Just don't do it, because you can go almost as fast with a 600 or a 750, but it's going to take you longer to get there. Where with the 1000, you're going to go well over 100 miles an hour in first gear. And I think my bike goes like 80 something in first gear, which is still very strong. I mean, even a 600cc bike is a very strong bike, but I feel like a 600 or 750 is a very more mature starter bike. And I'm not sure about him, but my buddy Tristan on the CBR 1000, he had a CBR 600 for, I believe, a year or two before he got on the 1000. And you know, you can learn a lot more from a small bike, a smaller bike, than you can on a big bike. A big bike is very unforgiving of things. You know, you twist that throttle and that bike's very unforgiving. Like, there's just so much power there. It's unreal. It's like when you hear about a 16-year-old kid getting a Ferrari or something, or a Vet for his 16th birthday, and then he crashes it. I mean, what do you expect? You know, but if you're level-headed, I think you can start a 1000cc bike. It's just one of those things, man. It all depends on the rider. You know, how smart you are, how good of a, you know, if you have experience in, like, say, dirt biking or something like that, that's going to give you a more of an edge. So it's just one of those things where I can't really, like, just say, like, oh, anyone can start on 1000cc, because not everyone can. I mean, you can technically, but should you? Probably not. So that's my take on starting on a 1000cc. I do not recommend it, because it's a beast of a bike. I mean, it's insane, the power. So, alright guys, take it easy, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Peace.